The Don Tony and Kevin Castle show contains explicit language and is intended for mature audiences only. But just because you're mature doesn't mean you can't be a little naughty.
So last week I go see specialist. He give me MRI, a mango ricotta cheese injection. You know, because I see witch doctor. Mango ricotta cheese injection. The vitamin D in the ricotta cheese and the vitamin C in the mango and the antioxidants will kill pain in shoulder. What the fuck is Daniel Bryan doing? Is he finally going to start seeing real doctors now? Is he finally going to start realizing that, I eat 13 apples, I'd be better. I
ate 13 apples.
Well,
what are you talking about?
He can't, listen, I know he was a vegan, and then he was no longer a vegan because, even though a lot of people do not believe in eating meat, it's sometimes it's very, very hard on the road, but there's certain nutrients that you don't have if you just eat grass every day, and it's like, when he got injured, instead of hearing an interview, I went to go see Dr. James Andrews, and I asked him, do you think you could fix it? And Dr. Andrews says, yes. No, instead, I go see which doctor. He give me green tea to drink, and he gave me lemon to pour on the wound, and he said, do this, and you'll be fine. Instead of 2 months healing, it take 18 months, but it'll be worth it. He just comes across as someone who is all natural. He likes the woods. He likes to plant vegetable trees and fruit trees. And Daniel Bryan, I love to death, in a fan way and an appreciation, someone that you would not expect to succeed like he did. But Jesus Christ, we're in the year 2015. Technology in the medical field has advanced so much in 20 or 30 years. Take advantage of it. You know what I mean? Do you get that impression with Daniel Bryan? I mean, because this is 2 WrestleManias in a row that he won a substantial title.
And then surrendered. Yeah, this is, you're right. He's too hippy-dippy for his own good. He should get surgery. Maybe he can come back. This is going to be an ongoing thing. I think it doesn't matter if you're Steve Austin. It doesn't matter if you're The Rock. There's business decisions going to be made, and there are other people on the line coming up the pike. And Daniel Bryan is, it's not yesterday's news, and I'm not dismissing his importance. He's over like crazy, yes, but people can be replaced. It's just the way it is. From acting to movies to recasting to ball teams. Favorite today, gone, retired, or forced out, or shown the door tomorrow. I think he should have taken advantage, as you said, Don Tony, of medical technology. Take the chance. Healing on your own, it's obviously not working. He's not getting up there in age, but he's got to be 34, 35. Got to be. He debuted in 1999. He's got to be 35. So I mean, what is he waiting for? And is this it for him? And I don't know. He's got a lot of value, but it doesn't. I think sometimes wrestling fans are, he's one of the most over guys in the company. They're going to have to roll with the punches and work with him with what he wants to do. Wrong. He's got to do something now, or he won't be employed by this company anymore. I mean, not at least in wrestling capacity if he can't wrestle. And where's he going to go? I mean, where he's going to make his money and his fortune is in this company. He's not going. If he can't wrestle, he's not really worth anything. He's not really a big. Vocal guy. He's not going to go and hit the movie trail like Austin and Rock. He's not getting a 5-picture deal with Sony. I mean, this guy, wrestling is what he knows. You're right, Anthony. I don't know why he hasn't taken advantage of what he should have a year ago.
Yeah.
Longer, right? Longer than a year ago.
Longer than a year ago. I mean, it's just a mentality of his being brought up. And yes, look, in this day and age, look, when Conan had to get the kidney transplant, and I talked to him quite a bit, behind the scenes, and he was telling me about, what painkillers did to him and this and that. And then you looked at, I had a car accident that almost killed me, and I'm taking painkillers. It's like, okay, I have to find alternative ways to deal with pain. Otherwise, I'm going to be in the same situation as Conan will be. So I go and I get the spinal stimulator put in. I use a TENS machine. I use heat wraps. I use ice packs. I use, ulterior medicines. I use herbals, but when it comes down to it, if it's not helping me as much as it possibly can, and surgery is, the biggest remedy of the situation, you go and you do it. And as far as Daniel Bryan goes, and look, I'm not a doctor, but you see him even when he came out tonight and he's doing the yes thing with his fingers. I mean, if you watch Daniel Bryan do it closely, he's not just pointing up to the sky like, hey, where are the clouds? It's up here. Just picture me pointing my fingers up. It's up here. It's up there. He's pointing with force. You see him like raising his, and I'm thinking to myself, if I was any type of an orthopedic surgeon and I got problems with my shoulder or my arms or anything connected to it, right. Daniel Bryan doing those real hard thrusts with his finger in the air going, yes, I don't think that could help his situation, at all. Look at Sami Zayn. He's in the ring last week, and from lifting his arms and celebrating before the match even started, it looks like he might have tore his shoulder.
Look what happened to Edge. I mean, no one saw that really coming, to be honest with you. We didn't know that he was injured in WrestleMania, that Alberto Del Rio was his last match. Then shocked everybody to come out and do what he did. I think, and there was some people saying, he didn't get if this was legit, he would have got a bigger send-off. He would have got more time on, screen time on TV tonight. No, basically, I think he's just preparing the crowd for what I think is the inevitable. If something doesn't happen soon, you can't keep doing this. Like you said, this is 2 WrestleManias in a row. What is he trying to pick up where Rey Mysterio left off? They don't need another Rey Mysterio, constantly injured. It's not going to work. And there's too many guys in the line. Dean Ambrose is getting pushed now, and fucking Bryan's going to the back of the bus. It's just the way it works.
Right.
I mean, it's just the way it works. There are other guys being groomed now, and Daniel Bryan's not getting any younger. It's business. It's not personal. You can't expect people to sit on their hands and wait for Daniel Bryan to make a decision about something that he should have decided a year ago.
Yeah.